Buying your first home in South Philadelphia. Hi, my name is EJ Glenn. I'm a lifelong South Philadelphia resident. I live in 19145 zip code my entire life. So I'm here to walk you through the ins and outs of buying your first home in South Philly, what you can expect. Maybe you're renting here right now, you already live here, maybe you grew up here, you know South Philly very well. We're going to go over the ins and outs of how the buying process works. Because I'm a licensed loan officer and also a real estate agent, so I can handle the transaction for you guys as both. So instead of needing two separate people to to represent you as your buyer, to go make offers on properties, and to get you pre-approved for a loan, I can do both of them. I'm licensed in both, and you can use me for both parts of the transaction. So next is going to be a couple-minute video, just an overview of how South Philadelphia and real estate and the buying process works. And at the end, I'm going to jump back on and answer some of the top questions for you guys. So thank you. I look forward to seeing you guys at the end of the video. It's only a couple minutes. Let's go.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to own a home in one of South Philadelphia's most vibrant zip codes? Picture this: a diverse neighborhood bustling with life, parks that invite relaxation and play, local businesses that add flavor to everyday life, and a community that welcomes you with open arms. This could be your reality in one of South Philly's prime zip codes: 19145, 19146, 19147, or 19148. These neighborhoods offer a unique blend of urban living and community spirit. Each zip code has its own distinctive charm, from the historic row houses to the thriving food scene, from the lively art festivals to the tranquil green spaces. The neighborhoods are as diverse as they are dynamic, ensuring that there's a perfect fit for every prospective homeowner. But what about the real estate market in these areas? It's important to understand current trends and factors that influence property values. South Philly's real estate market is as vibrant as its neighborhoods, with a healthy mix of homes for various budgets. Potential growth is influenced by many factors, including the area's ongoing development, its accessibility, and the quality of life it offers. Now, let's delve into the financial aspects of buying a home. Down payments, mortgages, and affordability are often the most daunting parts of the home buying process. But fear not. There are numerous programs and options tailored for first-time homebuyers. From government-backed loans to private lending, a variety of financing options can help make your dream of owning a home a reality. Hearing from those who have walked the path before you can be enlightening. That's why we've interviewed first-time homeowners who have recently settled in these zip codes. They share their experiences, the challenges they faced, and what they love about their new homes. Their testimonials offer invaluable insights and tips for those embarking on this journey. Remember, buying your first home is not just a financial transaction, it's a personal journey. It's about discovering the neighborhood that feels like home, finding the right property that suits your needs, and navigating the financial aspects confidently. Finally, we invite you to explore the various properties available within these zip codes. Whether it's a cozy row house or a spacious condo, there's a home waiting for you in South Philly. So get ready to unlock the secrets of these vibrant neighborhoods and start your journey towards owning your first home in South Philadelphia.
Here's the top questions I get asked, especially if people that are not from South Philadelphia or South Philly. Is it a good place to live? Well, I've been here my whole life, 54 years, and I never left. I lived in 3 different houses my entire life, and I think it's a great place to live. It's very diverse. There's so much going on. You got East Passyunk Avenue, which is a great storefront, shops, restaurants, all different types, from Italian to Mexican to pizza shops to wine bars. You name it, along East Passyunk Ave, and that part of South Philadelphia is an incredible, vibrant part of the city. And then you have the Stadium District, like I said earlier in this video, where all the sports teams play down there. You have Xfinity Live, which is a big entertainment complex. And then about 2 years ago, Live Casino opened up, which is a hotel casino. So they have, fantastic restaurants there. It's a casino if you like to gamble. They have shows. So there's so much going on right there. The accessibility to the surrounding area with the, I-76 goes from, the Pocono Mountains, like I said, all the way down to the Jersey Shore, basically. The roads and bridges and accessibility to the surrounding areas in South Philadelphia make it a great place to live. That makes it unique also. So I'm answering both these questions kind of at once. And like I said, the different demographics of South Philadelphia, from Italian, Irish, Polish heritage. You'll have the Italian market down near Pat's and Gino's Steaks, which are the two famous cheesesteak places. And then you have University City's is world-renowned hospitals, Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, University of Pennsylvania, Drexel University. It's really an incredible part of the city, which is right next to South Philadelphia in Center City. World-class hospitals, world-class education, you name it. People from all over the world come to this part of the city in South Philadelphia, and they'll cross the bridge over to University City because of its uniqueness. Is South Philadelphia walkable? South Philadelphia is very walkable. Each individual neighborhood has its own little kind of unique corner stores, coffee shops, delis. So every neighborhood has its own little infrastructure and a kind of, a couple of storefronts that may be like its main little part of town. And Philadelphia is known as a city of neighborhoods, which means that every handful of blocks, things kind of change and it has its own unique identity. The demographics of Philadelphia are roughly 51-49, 49% male, 51% female. There's about 160,000 residents in South Philadelphia. The median age is 37. So it's getting younger. People that want to live in that urban setting and in the row home lifestyle and want to have that inner city feeling. Are the home prices dropping in Philadelphia? Yes, they've dropped a little bit. This market right now is crazy and it's all over the place. But one of the things you got to understand about in the South Philadelphia zip codes that I showed you earlier, 19145, 46, 47, 48, the difference in price ranges in these zip codes go from 150 to 200,000 to multi-million-dollar homes. So it can be skewed a little bit on how prices are structured. So for a certain area or inside a zip code, for a certain neighborhood inside that zip code, there could be a wide range of prices. Where I live in Packer Park now, there's homes on the market for 1.3 million. Well, 5 blocks away, there's homes for 200,000. So home pricing in Philadelphia is all over the map. So that's why you need someone that's lived here their whole life. I'm an expert in the city, I'm in the real estate, and I can really hold your hand and help you figure out the best places to go and live for what your unique needs are and your price range may be. So they're the top questions I get asked, and I do love South Philadelphia. I've been here my whole life. So yes, in my opinion, South Philadelphia is a great place to live. Thanks for watching that quick overview. I'm going to go into a little bit about South Philly if you're not familiar, if you're not from the city or you're relocating somewhere else. So South Street is the dividing line of South Philly. So this is it right here. Well, we do have some homes over here. So this is South Philadelphia right here. All right, so there's 4 zip codes. This is 46. Let's erase that. So up here is 46. On that, this is Broad Street. That's the divider. 47's here. 48 is there, and 45 is here. Tasker Street's the divider there. So that's South Philadelphia, right? So depending upon what part of South Philadelphia you're interested in, there's a lot going on here. So the Stadium District is down here. This is one of the cool parts about Philadelphia is that all 4 professional sports teams play here. There's a lot of colleges in the area. That Temple football plays at Lincoln Financial Field, and there's a lot of college basketball that happens at the Wells Fargo Center, wrestling. The Frozen Four's been here for college hockey. So this being the sports complex and everything's in one place is really a great thing about Philadelphia and the sports scene here. Then Packer Park is one of the more sought after areas of South Philadelphia because you see here's a big wide open green space. It's FDR Park. There used to be a golf course here. They're turning into walking trails. But this is a public, free, open park, baseball fields, tennis courts, pickleball, picnic areas, and there's a big lake here. You know, locals, we call it the lakes growing up here. So this is a cool part. This little section right here feels like the suburbs because there's driveways and garages and homes. It's one of the more expensive parts of South Philadelphia for that reason, and it's secluded because there's nothing further south. And then I-76 here is one of the main highways that run through South Philadelphia. There's only 2 through streets that get into the Packer Park area, so that makes it feel more secluded and more suburban. And then as you move around the city, here, the further north you go, this would be north, and the Broad Street subway line runs right north and south all the way into Center City and City Hall and the financial district and all those places that, if you're moving here and you're going to be working in Center City, you're going to usually utilize the Broad Street subway, which runs nonstop during the week. Every 10 minutes or so, there's another train to get you in and out of Center City. So Philadelphia is based on the grid system. So as we'll zoom in a little bit, and you can see a little more, is how there's not many streets other than Passyunk Avenue that run on an angle. Everything's north and south, east and west, right? So east and west is this way, and then north and south, and that's how all the streets run for the most part. And the diversity of South Philadelphia is one of the more attractive things, I believe, too, because down in this area, this is where I grew up. Big Irish Catholic population, and then down on the 2nd Street and here, Irish, Polish, German down that end, and then kind of all in here is more the Italian heritage, and then there are some pockets that are Cambodian, Vietnamese, Thai. So it's really a melting pot of the city because almost every African American, every demographic is represented in South Philadelphia, and neighborhoods change kind of street by street. And there's some more expensive parts of South Philly, and there's some very affordable parts of South Philadelphia. That's where coming to work with me and my team from your team, your town, to get you either approved for a mortgage and go house shopping. We do it both for you. You work with one team. You work with me one-on-one if you choose to hire me to represent you as your buyer or as your loan officer. You work directly with me. So that's an overview of kind of what South Philadelphia looks like. And I'll give you one other benefit. I'm going to zoom back out here. As you can see, this is how close we are to New Jersey. That's New Jersey right there. Waldman Bridge and the Ben Franklin Bridge are the 2 major bridges that head over into southern New Jersey. And with South Philadelphia being such a central location to the whole area and the region, right? You live in South Philly, there's the airport, there's the international airport right there, right? And then one of the other huge advantages of South Philadelphia, me growing up here, having the ability, we all vacationed to the beach at the Jersey Shore, right? So it's only an hour to Atlantic City here from South Philly, and then you have, depending upon what part of the city you're from, is kind of what kind of beach town you went to. So, everyone I grew up, we ended up going to Wildwood, which is North Wildwood, Wildwood Crest. That's where we vacation, and that's where a lot of people in South Philadelphia go. Northeast Philadelphia, they tend to go. They started migrating to Wildwood, but they have a large Sea Isle area. That's where kind of Northeast Philadelphia people went. And then you have the main line, which is a little more expensive, and higher income earners, Avalon, Stone Harbor. That's their beach towns, right? And if you were looking for a large Italian population, Ventnor, Margate, Longport, if Italian American, this is where a lot of people from South Philadelphia and all over the city, vacation here. So this is all within an hour, 90 miles from Cape May to Philadelphia. So it's all, hour and a half or less, you're at the beach. That's one of the big benefits of living in Philadelphia. As I back out here, you see, New York, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Boston's up here, 4 or 5 hour drive. New York, 2 hours. Baltimore, Washington, D.C., roughly 2 hours. Then you have, up in this area here, you have ski resorts, the Pocono Mountains, which is only an hour and a half from Philly. So you could be in the mountains, you could be on the beach from South Philadelphia, hour and a half, and then you're centrally located. And there's plenty of trains and buses, and if you didn't want to drive, that, follow this 95 corridor right here that goes all the way down. So that Amtrak runs all along there, so it's, it's a really great central location. So I wanted to give you an overview of the whole area and what it looks like in living in the South Philadelphia area. So thanks guys, my name's EJ Glenn. Like, subscribe, comment, reach out to me. My contact information is all here. If you're looking to buy in South Philadelphia, if you already live here, you're renting, whatever your circumstances may be, you're coming from outside the city, reach out to me. Let's come up with a game plan, and I'll help you buy your first home in South Philadelphia. Thank you so much. It's your team, your town. Check us out. Have a great day, guys.